Hello, fellow YouTube. It's MKPS here, and today we're talking about if you can build a gaming PC for under $200 or $160. This gaming PC cost me $260. Now, you will say in the description it shows 3 hard drives. I have the third hard drive. I gotta take off the heat sink. It's right back there. It's the other hard drive. Because that price I paid for that hard drive is the price I paid for the graphics card. And I should be able to sell this graphics card for between 20 and 30 easily. Because the only one on eBay that looks just like this is like 100 and something. But it's been on eBay for like a month or two. Because the guy's asking way too much. Because I think the only thing I gotta do is repaste the CPU. Because I've already repaced the graphics card. The SSD here is the boot drive. This is going to be a storage drive. And over there is going to be another storage drive. So giving me almost 2 gigs of storage. And I only had to spend $30, about $40 in hard drives. Because it came with a 500 gig. This SSD is a 240 gig. And then over there is a terabyte. So almost 2 gigs. I am still going to use the DVD drive. But I probably am going to upgrade this to a Blu-ray. And I did change the power supply because, you know, this computer's over 10 years old. When a computer gets that old, I don't like using its power supply because you don't know how much longer it's going to make it. So I put a 600 watt. Way overdone it, but I thought it'd be better to be safe than sorry, you know, and easier to upgrade a graphics card when I could get one at a good price. So this is a GT30N 630M. And if you look on eBay, the one that looks just like this, everyone's asking over $100, and I don't get it. Because you can't really do anything with this. But I'm pretty sure if I post it on eBay for $30 or something, it will sell instantly. And then I'll make the extra computer I bought for the SATA cables and the graphics card worth it. When I bought this particular computer when it was stock, it had like a 240 watt power supply, came with the All-Star hard drive, and it only came with 4 gigs of RAM. I actually did buy another set. I bought a 16 kit set off of Facebook Marketplace. The computer came off of that. The computer with the graphics card was off Facebook Marketplace. And the RAM, these 4 gig sticks of DDR3, 21 megahertz, something like that. But this motherboard can't go that fast on the RAM, but for a budget build, I thought this was perfectly acceptable. I am going to add a fan here to put air that way. Probably an LED. Because I know this was 30. I bought this at Best Buy, and this SSD came from Best Buy for $30, so 60 are just right there. And this one should say Best Buy on it. Oh, it doesn't. But the box says Best Buy on it. The box that this hard drive came with says Western Digital exclusive Best Buy. I was trying to add a card reader, but how this is set up, it's impossible. And then you guys might notice the top of it's blue and the sides are mostly blue is because I was experimenting with Dollar Tree vinyl wrap, so it's only cost me $1 to do the blue. But I'm not doing it on this side because I'm gonna order another black plate so I could cut it out so you could see on the inside once I get all this cable management and stuff done. But so far this thing's working 100%. I think the only kind of defective part that's gonna cause me issues is the 500 gig hard drive. I think it's close to its end of its life, but I'm gonna use it until the end. So I'm gonna pick up an SSD to copy its Windows iteration, so I have 2 backups for Windows. Because I thought the SATA cable killed the hard drive, but it didn't, thank God. Because I bought a bigger graphics card for $40. Stuck it in here, and it tore up one of my cables. I had to even put in the graphics card, I had to remove my third SATA cable just for the graphics card to fit. But I know the weak parts of this computer is the graphics card, but for light gaming and esports, this thing should be fine until the graphics card is replaced, and then I'll be able to play anything at normal settings or a little bit higher. Because this is the first gaming PC I built in 19 years, so this thing destroys my original that I think was a single core AMD, because I normally always go AMD, but for the price I paid for the tower, this tower cost me $60 with a 24-inch monitor that's downstairs, because I didn't feel like carrying that heavy sucker, but it's a nice monitor. I think when I looked it up, it did say it was like a 120 hertz monitor, so I did good on the monitor, too. So technically it'll be like 30, 30, 30, 30. Once that computer sells, this will be down to $5. And then the hard drive over there will be $5, because that actually came out of a DirecTV cable box, and that's a 1 terabyte. So probably gonna stick it in this hole, especially if I can find me another caddy, and then do some more cable management. Because I'm thinking on this hard drive it has Pro, and then on this hard drive it has Home. Because the computer that came with this graphics card had a Windows key, and I wanted to see if the Windows key still works, so I used the Windows key and used this part and installed Home on. It updated Windows 7 Home to Windows 10 Home, so that was cool. I am stuck at 10, but it's fine for what I'm using this PC for. Because I haven't really played the very modern games yet, so to me this is still a really good PC because it's still a little upwards. Like the memory's maxed out, but some people said I could go to 32 gigabytes, but I haven't tried it. Oh, and the RAM did cost me $50, but if you take the 10 gigs, the original 4 gig stick that came out of here, then and I sold it, that would have brought this down to $40 for a set of 4. So 40, 60. So yeah, 165. I think for what I got here, 165 isn't bad. 2K graphics card. It is DDR3, but still, you should still be able to play older games on it perfectly fine. And it does give it HMDI. Pretty much now, the only thing I'm working on now is getting me a Blu-ray drive, some, using one of these for USB 3 ports, and a Bluetooth driver. And I think this will be good to go. Oh, and a LED fan here. I think it'll be perfectly ready to go once all that's done. So let me know what you guys think in the let me know what you guys think. I will do another video of it completely plugged up and running and all closed up, but I wanted to get this video out quick because it's pretty much almost done. This is the last hard drive and the cable management. I thought I did pretty good getting the tower for 60 with the monitor and a mouse. Didn't get the keyboard, but it's fine. And then getting the RAM for 50 and then taking 10 off because I sold sticker RAM that came with this computer. So making the RAM 40 for 16 gigs. And then the two 40 gig SSD for 30, power supply for 30, and then technically getting this for $5 once the other computer sells. My friend already promised he's buying it for me, so once he buys that computer, then this will only be $5, and then $5 for the terabyte over there. So I think I did really good, but I'll let you guys tell me in the description. I know that's probably the weakest part, but that should get me back some of the money that I spent for this once I sell it. But right now I'm not having good luck finding 2 gig DDR5 or 5 or 3 gigs or 4 gigs at a cheap price, so I just have to deal with that until I can find a bit cheaper graphics card. But please let me know what you guys think in the description below, and peace.